Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today playing some Dirt Rally 2. A big thank you to the guys over at Codemasters for sending me a code to this game so I could play it a little bit early and get some videos made on this one. We're going to be playing Rallycross. Yes, we're going to be racing the Peugeot 208, the Rallycross supercars, around the Catalunya Rallycross circuit, a track I didn't actually know had a Rallycross layout until playing this one. I have done a few practice runs, a few practice races around here, vaguely, hopefully-ish, know what I'm doing with the cars. We've got a full, I guess, Rallycross style event. There are 4 qualifying rounds. If we qualify in the top 10, we go into the semi-finals. If we can qualify from there, on to a final. If not, we will go into a Consolation final group. Basically, we'll do 6 races. They're short, they're brutal, and I'm hoping we can survive, pretty much. I'm not too displeased being on the outside. Honestly, either the extreme inside or the extreme outside are probably the safest places to be. Starting in the middle is very tough in these. Starting in the middle of one of these races is very, very tough indeed. Can we, well, hopefully survive the race? That's what we're going for here. We're going for, my plan at least, oh, please don't put me out too wide. My plan at least is to try and duck underneath everyone at the first corner. I don't know if I'm clear. Visibility in these cars is awful. Cannot see a damn thing. You're going to fire up the inside. Don't put me in a wall. Oh, yeah, visibility, see when cars are alongside you, very, very difficult, as, well, there's a car on my inside pushing us around currently. Can't see it. Yeah, the mirror's pretty useless for most of the, for a lot of the time. That could have gone better. It could have gone a lot worse. There was a fair bit of nudging around, but that's okay. We will, of course, we need to take a Joker lap. Might have been better taking it on that first lap, to be honest with you. I do tend to. I was hoping I could get clear. Not only can you not really see very well around when cars are alongside you, there's a lot of dust going on, of course, being Rallycross, so can't see a bloody thing in some of these sections. I hate following cars up here. This is quite a nasty corner, actually, and there's a wall that sticks out. I've not done that very well at all. The wall that sticks out there that I tend to end up getting close to hitting when I take my preferred line, and if you're following a car, really, really difficult to see where the wall is. So, Joker lap, we have come out in a 4th position, which is not the best. However, only one of the cars ahead of us has taken a Joker lap, and they are being slowed down by a Audi. Now, of course, this is qualifying, so time matters here more than actual finishing position at the moment. This is measuring your finish time, and you will get points based on where you finish overall in the pack. That's better through there. Try and see where the wall is. Didn't really see it. Didn't want to risk it. This has been a little bit of a scruffy first run. I'm hoping it's not the scruffiest of everyone. There are cars in the Joker lap. I've not done a very good job getting through there. Someone's going to fire up the inside because they come out the Joker with a lot of speed. There is possibly a car on the inside. Yeah, there is a car on the inside. We'll give a little bit of space. I'm better at this final section of the lap than I am at the first section. I tend to be faster in relation to the AI. Christ, I can't speak. Yeah, I'm not very good. Oh, there's a couple of corners I'm not very good. The bit around by where the Joker lap is, I'm not very good at. I just can't seem to take any speed. Here, if I get it right, I can carry a decent amount of speed. I take a very different line to the AI, but I do carry a decent amount of speed. It's these next couple of corners pretty much where I lose all of my time. I just can't seem to get the speed out of here that the AIs can. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I have no doubt I'm doing something wrong. I'm not the best at this game. Particularly Rallycross cars, while they're fantastic motorsport, this sort of driving does not tend to suit my driving style. They tend to be a bit fast and loose for my sort of racing. However, I actually had a pretty decent final lap. We're not going to be close enough to go for the win, but it might be a half-decent finishing time. What is it? 3:02.6, actually. Only about a second away from my best, so it's not a bad run, actually. I'll take it. It's a good race. It was a good, exciting race. Hansen gets slightly faster, 3:01.0. We're ahead of a Fiesta. We're ahead of one of the S1s, and there's another Fiesta. Oh, there's 2 different types of Fiestas. Cool. Didn't realise that. What were the lap times? 42.0. Yeah, I can run mid-41s on a very good lap. Struggle to do it consistently. And there we go. So, this is how the thing is scored. So overall, while we got second in our race, it was the 7th fastest time overall. We've got Hansen and Loeb are up in the sub 3 minutes. It's I think if everything goes right, I might be able to qualify. If everything goes right, I might be able to qualify, but I'll probably be in the lower half, pretty much. I'll take a 7th, though. So, that's the first round done. That's the first race done. The first insane race. We then head back to the Parc Ferme area. We can repair the vehicle if it needs to. I think we actually got through all of that relatively well. So no need to worry about that. You've got 30 minutes, of course, of time in between rounds to repair your vehicle if you've crashed it heavily, which, thankfully for me, we haven't. So, it's on to the next round. This time we are on the inside. Not quite fully on the inside. I would like to beat... If I could beat the Fiesta, that would be fantastic off the line. If not, I want the Fiesta to be ahead of me by a decent margin. Basically, we're going to go for the cutback regardless of what happens. We are going to beat the Fiesta into the first corner. There we go. That is spot on. I couldn't ask for a better start, and I'm going to throw it away at the next corner because I'm going to be far too wide. Oh, I hit a barrier. Now I'm going to have an Audi in my face. Okay, that's. I had a perfect start, and I threw it away into turn 2. Can I sneak up the inside here? Nope, I'm all out of shape anyway. Okay, bugger. Oh, it's not extra, so... in some practice, kind of run through here I did. I was racing Ekstrom every single race, and Ekstrom kept crashing into me. So I have admittedly not filmed, but I have a rivalry already with Ekstrom in the Rallycross events. That's not a bad first time around, mind. It's not a terrible first time around. We're going to have a big throw up the inside here. We might be able to lean a little bit. I mean, Rallycross is supposed to be a non-contact. Well, I say it's supposed to be a non-contact. I don't actually know what the rules are. A lot of contact goes on whether it's supposed to or not. Basically, I think Ekstrom just shot through the Joker lap. I might do that next time around. I can generally keep... The AI cars are actually pretty damn good. I will give them that. I mean, I'm playing this on fairly medium difficulty. Because any higher than that and I cannot keep up with them. In previous dirt games, the Rallycross AI were not all that strong, so you struggle to have really close races with them. On here, they are pretty damn good. Where am I going there? That was a little wide. That was a little bit exploring. But yeah, they are pretty damn competent, so you can have some very, very good racing. However, sometimes overtaking, well, with where I am fast around this lap, the AI sometimes have a tough time overtaking me or finding a way past. So I'm going to try and take the Joker, stay ahead of Ekstrom, because if he gets past, then I will probably not be able to repass him. We came out of the Joker in front. Lovely stuff. That just gives us one more lap. Don't make any silly mistakes. Don't make any silly mistakes. Going up towards this final lap, get the change of direction right through there. This is actually a much better run. It's amazing what running in clear air can do for your run to... Oh, might have got that corner a little wrong there. That's I was going for a really good Joker lap. A 44 Joker lap is a lap I'm pretty happy with around here, but I couldn't quite make it because I got too much oversteer on the final corner, and now we are in a little bit of... I say we're in a little bit bother. I think Ekstrom's still too far back. I'm just going to hug the inside, make it difficult for that Audi to find a way past here. We have lost some time. That was a bit slightly annoyed. I think I could have done better. I say I'm slightly annoyed. We are still winning the race, and while it will be nice to win a qualifying, it is all about the finish time. Oh, I've got a little bit crossed up there. This has not been the greatest final. Very good start, a bit of iffiness in the middle, and a slightly iffy final lap. Oh, that's not great either. Hey, it was a new personal best, 3:06. I'm pleased with... I didn't think that was going to go. I could have definitely got a 2:59 in that one had I not screwed around. Someone got disqualified. I've never seen that one before. Never seen that one before. Christ, there's some 41 ones from Nitis Ekstrom. Ekstrom didn't actually have that much. Yeah, I could have been... I don't know how I managed to get a 3 minute. Definitely have been faster. Solberg was in a 59.3, 59.4 from Christopherson. I mean, put me into the A heat, I guess. Oh crap, I've got to race against Loeb and everyone else. Remember what I said about not really liking starting in the middle? Guess what? I'm in the middle. Oh, we've got two Golfs on the inside, Audi, I presume Ekstrom on the outside, and Loeb on the far outside. There was no damage on my car from that last race either, so didn't have to worry about doing any sort of repair work. This is going to be tough. While that last race I did somehow amazingly find some speed, this is going to be pretty damn tough, I suspect. Unless we can get a really, really good start here. We can actually get ahead of both of the Volkswagens, but terrible off the launch! This is the best. I've not particularly been good at the start. I've been able to get some nice cutbacks in the past to get myself to the lead. Oh, no. Oh, got touched from somebody. Was that Ekstrom? Are we starting this again? Ekstrom, don't start this again. Let's not go for this one again. It didn't end well for us last time. We both crashed out of a semi-final because we tangled with each other. So let's maybe not start up the rivalry in this filmed version of the Catalunya Rallycross event. You know what? I'm going to try and be sneaky. I'll carry no momentum on the exit though. It's not quite going to work there. I can have a big dive at the final corner. Not quite working. Come on. That's a good first lap actually. 50.3. Pleased with that. We might be able to have a big dive up here if I can stop it. We can. I'll take that position from you. Thank you very much. Right. Now I would consider diving into the Joker, but I don't know what the AI are. The AIs tend to take Joker on the second lap? No, Ekstrom stay behind us. Cool. Have any of the other drivers taken a Joker that I need to worry about? I can't. It's like, normally racing, you have at least got a little bit of time to look at a leaderboard possibly on screen. There is at no point around here do you get a rest long enough to look at a leaderboard of any description. It's just mental stuff. Got very wide there. The only plus point is at least I'll get out of that corner. At least I'll get like acceleration down the straight fairly well. Apparently like Solberg chasing me down. I am going to take the Joker this lap around. It gives me a final lap. I'm going to presume that somebody's going to come with me, and if they don't, it gives me a final lap to maybe stand a chance of getting an overtake on. I don't know how many other cars are going to come with me. No one. Okay. Loeb, probably? Yeah, Loeb came with me. This might work in my favour a little bit. If I can stay close and if they can tangle with each other, if you guys can slow each other down, that would be amazing. So all I need to do is be here, not screw it up, and we're golden. Although I can't see a damn thing in the dust. The dust is horrible to deal with. So Rally, you're going to deal with it. What was that? I don't know what that lap was. Would been nice to have seen, because I felt like that was a pretty decent Joker lap here. We're going to chuck the car in a little bit sideways. Not as sideways. Again, I mean, it doesn't really suit my driving style, although you will notice the AI really don't slide the cars around all that much in the Rallycross event. Oh, Ekstrom, no, don't do it. Don't you dare cost me the time. We're going to slide up in front of the cars, leaving the Joker lap. Oh, that was close with Loeb. Christ, didn't realise Loeb was quite as far alongside as he was. Jeez. This is madness. Absolute madness, and I love it. That's the final little section dealt with, and I think I'm far enough away that I will be able to protect for the final corner and launch it out of there. 3:01.1, not the fastest. Christ, look at that finish. Lovely race, folks. Lovely race indeed there. Oh, and breathe. I think I'm okay. It's doing something. It's calculating something. I don't know what it's calculating. Game? It's trying to deal with the madness that just went on. We're going to watch replay and Fuzzer-Vision. Game. Hello. It was a good race. There we go. It's calculating. I don't know if I was trying to decide if there's a penalty or was calculating some other races. No one was actually all that fast. Loeb got a 41 on that final lap. I think everyone was just so busy fighting one another that it didn't really help our qualifying time. I got second fastest time overall though, which I will take. Hansen went a little faster. In the C, I guess was probably running on his own somewhere while we were all battling for position. That will keep me second in the top qualifying round. Right, the final qualifying session. If we can not balls this one up, that would be fantastic. We have got a good chance of making it through. Certainly if I can run down to the first corner, if I can beat the car on my left, that would be fantastic. However, that's not easy to do. I can't beat them and they gave us a little nudge. Oh, it's all got a little bit wrong. Now we're going to have to work from inside the dust cloud, which I really don't like doing. Oh, can't stop. Got a knock from the rear as well. I can't see anything. How on earth do you race with this terrible visibility? There's a wall somewhere on the inside. I've tried to give the Golf enough space. We have done that. This one's gone very... I should have dove in the Joker lap, actually. When this one has gone as badly as this at the start, probably would have been a good idea to have just jumped in the Joker lap and got it over and done with and tried to recoup some losses. I guess, you know, you're going to have the slightly worse qualifying sessions. Now, the important thing to do here is, A, not panic. Definitely don't crash the car, because while I may, you know, come at the bottom of this race, then we will still stand a chance of qualifying. We still have had 3 good previous runs. We don't want to have an awful run and lose a bunch of points. So, yeah, let's not panic. Let's not do anything too rash. You know what? I'm going to follow you all into the Joker. It kind of keeps me with the pack. I mean, oh, is that someone I saw a spin? Oh, big spin. There's a... Hansen's going backwards. So the top qualifiers had a worse time than me. That's actually kind of comforting. Don't know whether he spun on his own or had a puncher. Might have clipped a wall somewhere. So that's... you can have jump starts from AI cars. We've seen one already got disqualified. Some, yeah, peculiar things can occur in races, which is good. Yeah, I like the... Oh, that was a very good Joker lap. It's 44.9. Pleased with that. I mean, we are right behind Solberg here. If I can get a good run. I'm actually not doing too badly. I've almost got the hang of this circuit now, following Solberg in the dust. I cannot get out of that hairpin. I'm so bad there. So bad there. Loeb is miles out in front, I think. Enjoying a much more straightforward time than that previous race. Will we be close enough at any point to have a big dive at Solberg? Problem is, I'll close here. I mean, maybe on the final lap I can have a big crack at the inside of the final corner if I'm close enough, but I have to be right on the back of Solberg if I'm going to do it. 42.7 is actually a bit of an iffy lap. Unfortunately for me, we can go a couple of tenths faster. Do I try and be brave? No, I can't carry them into corner speed diving in like that. Yeah, we're just stuck. Oh, there's somebody circulating around still. Well, that's made a nuisance of everyone's race. It works for me because it hasn't really slowed me down. Oh, yeah, they've got a puncher in that. This works out for me. Oh, Solberg. If these cars get a tap, they get very unhappy. They get very unhappy indeed. Can we have a sneaky dive up the inside here? Nope. It's almost too busy. They're almost too close now. Oh. We go, we're up the inside of Solberg. Can't stop it. Have stopped it in time. I think we're going to both cross the line wonky. Hey, we got a third. It was a little bit of a sneaky dive. Got his front caught on my back of my car, and that didn't quite work out so well for us. So, bloody hell, 257. Christ, that's a very good run. Yeah, I can't touch that one. I cannot even get close to that one. We get a third, though, which is not too bad, and that gets us 4th overall. Oh no, not Ekstrom. Don't put me against Ekstrom again. Where do we do qualifying-wise? We qualify fairly comfortably. Solberg qualifies fastest ahead of Loeb. Kristoffersson, I'm ahead of Hansen, then Ekstrom. Alright, there's a lot of Fiestas. A lot of Fiestas made it through. So that's something. Hansen, I think, goes out because of that wonky... Oh, he's had 2 wonky rounds, so Hansen's gone with the 208. Well... Oh, no, wait... Oh, there's 2 Hansens, never mind. The Hansen that was in my round has gone through with the 208. Let's move on then. We're in semi-final 2. We're against Loeb. Bloody hell. Oh no, we've got Ekstrom. Why? Why do we have to have a against Ekstrom? If I crash off and it's Ekstrom's fault, I'm not going to be happy. If I crash off, it's my fault. If I crash off, I'm not going to be happy. But we need to get top 3 here. My car was probably a little battered from that last race. Only bodywork. 35-second fix. Cool. That's it. That's it. 35 seconds. We've had a relatively clean run, to be honest. We've had a relatively clean run. Right. Now begins the madness. I'm starting outside of the front row. Not quite where I want to be. Well, the outside of the front row is technically the middle of where a normal grid would be. If I can beat Loeb, I either want to beat Loeb or I want Loeb to convincingly beat me to turn 1 and no one behind to beat it. Oh god, it's Ekstrom on our inside. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Well, here we go. It's not... Hello, Eve. There was a kitten waking up behind us. Right, the good news is Loeb, A, beat us down to turn 1, and Ekstrom didn't, so we can go for that tighter line. A kitten is cheering us on off the start line, but we are on the outside of Loeb, up towards turn 2. Have I actually cleared Loeb? I might have... Nope. Don't punt your fellow Peugeot teammate. Please don't punt your fellow Peugeot teammate. I'm really glad there was no one else on the inside to be having half a chance, half a sniff there. Now, haven't really gone for my Joker on the first lap technique that I like on this, mainly because if I did it here, I'm going to get stuck back in traffic. I might as well follow Loeb. I suspect Loeb is going to be faster than me, unless he's going to have unless he has a bad run, or I amazingly find some speed. So I'm almost happy to sit here. Oh, not happy to sit here. Not happy to sit here. Things have got a little bit wrong for me. This is going to take some work now. We just clipped the back of the car. I've got somebody giving us a shunt on the inside. We are back past. I think it was a Ford. Didn't really see well enough what it was. It doesn't really matter. It's a car. We need to beat said car. There is one vehicle that has taken the Joker. What is this Fiesta going to do? I'm going to go and follow the Fiesta because I'm in many ways racing the Fiesta. It's a terrible run out of there. Okay, Ekstrom's taken the Joker. I might take the Joker next lap regardless of what the Fiesta does, because I need to know where I am in relation to Ekstrom. I need to know where I am in relation to these other cars for a chance at a podium spot. I say podium spot, a chance at the top 3 to try and qualify for a final. This is annoyingly biggest issue I have, that's not a bad lap from me, has come in the semi-finals, where we can't afford to have a bad round. It's not what you want at the best of times, but there we go, it is what it is. Now, what are these cars ahead going to do regarding Jokers? Fiesta's not going in yet. We will take it. I don't know what the car behind me is going to do. Where do we come out in relation to Ekstrom? Where is that Audi? Oh, it's not even... Oh, there's a Renault there. Oh, bugger. I just couldn't get my car to the inside in time. Bugger. Bugger me, it's all got a little wrong. Well, we're going to have to have some tangling going on from the cars ahead if we're going to make this. Unfortunately, someone's lost a bumper. I think that was the Renault. I think it's a Clio Megane. Not actually sure. We're going to have a mega run here. That was unlucky. that was unlucky. I came out with a lot of speed, thought I could get to the inside, and as I said, these things, they drive very well for what they do. However, when you're trying to change direction at the higher speeds that they go to, they can actually get a little bit unhappy. And I just lost the back end of all of that, which was a little bit unfortunate. There we go. Oh, I'm not going to catch. Not unless they have a big crash. I mean, if somebody has a puncture, that would be helpful here. If somebody had a puncture, that would be helpful. Give me half a chance, perhaps. We have actually caught up. This is looking like a very good lap if I don't bin it around this next couple of corners. We're almost there within it. Oh, we've got a couple of laps actually, of course, because it's like 41.9, my fastest ever lap at this circuit. The pressure is on, and I'm finding some speed. I need to clear that Renault, and I really need the Renault to not let Ekstrom through. I might be able to... that was guesswork. That was complete and utter guesswork through there. The problem is that guesswork they did not pay off because I hit the tyre bundle. Now I'm in traffic. I'm really struggling to find any more speed. God damn it! I need to clear the Ford. I need to clear the Ford this lap if we're going to do this. Come on, Peugeot. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe. I've said I've loved the 208 before, so now it's time to repay that. I can't see a damn thing. I don't know where I can't even see the cars. Like, sometimes in these really close... Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Third was not the option for that. Sometimes we're just so close to these cars in the dust cloud. I can't even see where the car ahead is slowing down. I still can't see where the damn track is. Yeah, I've caught up to the pack, but I just cannot really do anything about finding a way past. I mean, the Renault has done a brilliant job of slowing down Ekstrom, at least for us. Ekstrom is going to probably get the position for the Audi, although they are going to maybe fight each other and be a bit slower around here. There's not much left on the back of that Clio. It wasn't the bumper that fell off the Clio, it was the boot. We are going to have a crack at the inside of the Fiesta. Oh, the Fiesta got stuck on the back of our car, so neither of us could turn. I think I put the Fiesta in the wall, but there we go. Oh, we got fifth in the end. Ah, what a race. What a mad race. I gave it everything. I caught back up, but I just ran out of time for finding a way back past. Just couldn't do it. Oh, that's unlucky. It was a bit unlucky. I should have probably done better dealing with them again. I thought I was clear to just fire up the inside of it, but I just lost control of my car slightly. Oh, that puts us out, unfortunately, from all of that. I guess that puts us into a consolation final, possibly. Well, it was a spectacular race, that much is for sure. My car will probably need a bit more work on that one because we hit a few things along the way. We will need a bit of a repair. Won't be too bad. I don't think. As I said, we've got a decent amount of time to repair the cars. Unless you've had a very big shunt in the Rallycross, we're not likely to be needing the full 30 minutes. There is even an option as well, Consolation final, thank you game. There is an option, so for example, radiator, standard fix only take a minute. You can do a quick fix if you are desperate for time, but then you can't do normal fixes afterwards. You can replace the entire thing if it's beyond, let's say if it's very badly battered, but we'll just fix. You know, I've got more than enough time, it's going to take 9 minutes to repair that, so we'll get everything fixed up, and then we're ready to go. This final is me, Hansen, Brinson, and another Peugeot. I'm not even going to try, I apologise. We are on the inside though, which I like. I guess this is for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th maybe? We're racing again. We're racing again. It's actually the calmest race we're going to have because there's only 4 of us, and I have, you know, the inside, which is quite nice, if we can actually get a good launch from this. Oh, bogged down. Crap. I had the inside, made a mess of the start anyway. But we have got through turn 1 quite nicely. Are we clear? I can't see. Yes, we are clear of our fellow 208. Yeah, because I don't want to get too much wheel spin off the start line. However, that one just bogged down. Oh, we are going to have a sneaky go at the inside on the 208. Me and the 208 are fighting quite viciously here. Probably not good for us, but never mind. We've lost out, although I am going to immediately fire back. Now, in a multiplayer, I say the multiplayer race, if we were racing against people, I would expect someone to probably dive through the Joker while we are doing this, because we are not helping each other here. That Peugeot was quite brave around the outside. I personally wouldn't be doing that myself, however, the AI is brave enough and good enough to get away with it. This is terribly slow, but good fun. Can we have a sneaky go back up the inside again? Thank you. I will take that away from you, and we are back to the lead. Do I take a Joker? No, I guess we're in clean air. There's no real advantage. It was more if they... Oh, bugger, he is going to take the Joker lap. Crap. Basically, it was do I take the Joker lap to cover off the chance that they might, although they might have stayed out if I'd gone. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm taking it next time because I need to see really where I am in relation to that Peugeot, I think, is what we were driving against. Come on. Oh. Press the wrong button. I press handbrake instead of downshift, although it kind of got us around that final corner quite nicely. 42.1, pretty happy with. If we can do those consistently, I can't. I can't at all. Come on, there we go. Up towards the jump. Now, line us up quite well for this, please. Thank you, Peugeot. A little wide on the exit, although because I'm taking the Joker lap, I get more time to move my car across, so that's fine. We don't clobber the wall. Here it is, going to be close. It's going to be close. We've got the run on the outside. That time I didn't try and cut underneath. It's probably the safer way to go, although I was a little further alongside than I was against that Renault in the semi-final. That puts us clear. Well, I say puts us clear. It puts us to the front, not really clear. This feels like it's been a pretty good Joker lap, actually, so I'm pleased with that. Probably it would have needed to be. You saw how close it was there. What are we going to have lap time-wise? 44.4. Okay, yeah, I'm pleased with that as a Joker lap. As far as a Joker lap goes, I don't think I can do much better. I think it really is between me and the yellow Peugeot. The other cars have all jokered and are nowhere to be seen. One more time around the hairpin. Come on now. There we go. Almost starting to get the hang of things. We've actually just got a little bit of safety cushion over Hansen there. Just a little bit of a safety cushion. I say safety cushion, it's only 7/10 of a second. In Rallycross, that's a decent amount of time. Now, chuck it around here. I can still see that every so often there's just a flash of yellow in the rear view mirrors. Oh, don't know if it's going to be a good lap, hopefully. 41.9. Yeah. I mean, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the lap time so far. We've just got to keep it up for these next couple of times. Oh, dodge the wall on the... That's such a nasty corner. As far as Rallycross circuits go, I do like this one. As far as Rallycross circuits go, this is a good fun. It took me a little bit of learning, a little bit getting used to it. I mean, as I said, I'm not the best at this at all by any stretch of the imagination. This is a fun Rallycross circuit to drive around. Plenty of challenges. It's kind of weird driving Catalunya in this manner. The first time I drove it, I got very lost because my brain instinctively wanted to take the Catalunya normal racetrack. However, yeah, it's a fun Rallycross track. One of the say one of the more entertaining. There are a couple of Rallycross tracks, like is it Loic, the French track, I don't particularly enjoy. I drive it okay, but I just don't. It's not my favourite of circuits. This is just a good fun challenge. Yeah, when I drove this first time, I went left here because I was just instinctively driving. I went left and then right there because I was instinctively driving the chicane layout rather than looping us back around. I got very confused and lost down the Joker part of the lap. But there we go, and a couple more corners to go. Just don't throw it away. Well, like that, really. I think we'll still get out of it well enough. It's not been the very best of final laps, but it's good enough. It's good enough. 4:24.9 is a pretty fast time, I think, for a 6-lap race. I didn't pay any attention to what went on in the last one. That felt like probably one of the most consistent runs I did, and it had to be because Hansen was within a second at the end of all that. I mean, actually, I got the fastest time. Just realised my time was faster than Solberg's winning time. Yeah, my time was faster than Solberg's winning time. So, there we go. That was probably, at least I finished on a bloody fast run. I finished on a good note. In all of that, in the end, we will take a 6th place. Beaten by Ekstrom. God damn it. What a race. What an event. Rallycross is brilliant on here. Rallycross is absolutely fantastic on this game. It is, I mean, it's a mad motorsport in real life. It is massively intense. Most of these quick-fire rounds, very, very close racing. And thankfully, the AI are up to the task on here. On previous Dirt games, you could have some, although often the balance between you and the AIs, admittedly I'll probably get faster, but I'm only playing this on, I think, 75 out of 100 in terms of difficulty. So if you're much faster than me, there'll probably be an AI group that you will be able to compete with, and yeah, have a lot of fun in single player, doing the Rallycross, learning the tracks and so on, because that was a bloody brilliant half an hour of racing. So there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.